Ladies and gentlemen, the following fight is sponsored by Enigma Live Escape Rooms and is a professional bout of MMA held in the bantamweight division, fought over 3 5-minute rounds, and is for the Cage Steel World Bantamweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening. So without further ado, fighters and fight fans, are you ready? It's showtime! Introducing first, into the blue corner, this fighter is 33 years of age, stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. He hails from Manaus, Amazonas, Brazil, and fights out of Brotherhood Muay Thai with a professional record of 9 wins, 4 losses. Introducing Daniel Gadita! And across the cage, in the right corner, this fighter is 29 years of age, stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He hails from Doncaster and fights out of AVT with a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. Introducing the reigning, defending, undisputed Cage Steel Bantamweight Champion of the world, Adam Samurai Bramhald! When the action begins, your referee in charge is Mr. Andy Nichols.
Andrew Nichols gives the final instructions. It's co-main event, pro MMA, and it's a title fight. The return of defending champion, the Samurai, Adam Bramhald, against the challenger, Daniel Gadita, champion in the red corner, challenger in the blue corner.
Bramhald's got a really unforgiving left hook. He checks it as people come in. He's trying to set up the jab here to establish the distance. That's when he looks for the counter punches, the left hook and the right hand.
Well, Gadita had promised that the Brotherhood Muay Thai team, of course, his teammate challenging in the main event here shortly, would show their style. He said, you only have to look where we train to see what I can do, but interesting, the Thai fighter getting dumped like that.
As in Muay Thai, it's a show of dominance. Doesn't score massively highly, but it's a show of dominance to the judges. I can sweep you on your back, and you can't do nothing about it.
Bramhald, 1-2. Just sussing things out. Gadita showing some head movement, but certainly being beat to the punch and the kick by the defending champion here.
Gadita's got really fast hands. You know, he's comfortable in both stances as well, but he's just being beaten to the punch here by Bramhald. I mean, a massive support. You can hear the crowd chanting the song of Bramhald. There's only one Adam Bramhald. But again, we've seen an upset previously, Chris, so it could happen. Oh, heavy leg kick. Looking for the knee to the body. There's the sweep. Bramhald looking to punish the legs as well. Not looking to be invited on the ground. Interesting.
So Bramhald dumps his man, and Daniel Gadita forced to hit the canvas twice now. But yeah, you mentioned it. You know, we saw a huge favorite be taken out very, very quickly. So Bramhald certainly happy to play the game here. The road is long. For the first time tonight, moving to a championship fight in the professional ranks. Dump again here from Bramhald. Bramhald very relaxed again. Very short combinations. 1-2 punch combinations and a low kick. Gadita testing below the knee with the calf kick. It almost feels like a statement so far, as if from the champ to say, look, I know I've been away, but I'm going to show you I'm a better Thai fighter than this guy who comes from a Thai camp, who teaches Muay Thai.
There's a few things Gadita can do when his leg gets caught. He can come in and elbow. He can jump up and downward elbow. He can pull the head of his opponent and fire the foot to the floor. Oh, Superman punch there from Gadita. Oh, nice knee.
Gadita stepping in and loading up some power on the knee. Bramhald backs off. 2-3 here from Bramhald. Very few tells between these two. The eyes just with a set concentration on the chest, right?
And so far contested basically in the Muay Thai realm. You know, as of yet, no level changes. We've seen a few sweeps from the clinch. Again, we see another one. Oh, there's the chase for the leg. That's what I like to, oh, there's the anaconda.
Bramhald thinking about that front headlock position. Had an anaconda option, let it go. Maybe thought about firing back for the Darce, but looks to stand up. Gadita in the clinch. Heavy knees from Gadita.
Oh, there's that left hook. You can see that the pattern being recognized by Bramhald. As Gadita moves, he kind of drops his right hand ever so slightly away from his chin. It's kind of like he's like doing a mini slip, and he drops that hand. That's why you see in the attack on that left side. Nice lean back there from Bramhald.
Punches here from Bramhald, flying knee. Bramhald showing ascendancy here and starting to take control of this contest 5 minutes deep. There were short exchanges, but they were dominant exchanges from the opening to the end of that frame, Dean. I think Adam Bramhald ain't gone nowhere. It's been 2 years, but no ring rust.
Well, we know he's got a crazy switch flying knee that got him the win at Cage Steel 27. He's being so responsive in this fight as well. He's consolidating the information, using the sweeps to gain some sort of dominance, but he's evolving his game here. He's recognizing that the hands dropping ever so slightly with the head movement. We saw some knees close range, and then he goes back to the sweep. He's just using such a variety of techniques, but you can't count out Gadita. He's got power in these 4-ounce gloves. He's got an excellent Muay Thai pedigree, and there's the right hand that landed pretty clean.
Absolutely. So Gadita is still showing his quality here as a challenger, but Bramhald, I think, went 5 for 5 on the sweep. So like we said, it was pretty much a glorified Muay Thai contest. So there the action. This, the co-main event at Cage Steel 33. Andrew Nichols is ready for the show. So too are Gadita and Bramhald, 2 of 3.
Straight away we see Bramhald take center stage. Looking to press forward with that lead. He's looking for that jab to set up the left hook.
Worth noting that at Cage Steel we have 3 round title fights. So it is very much a different conversation from other organizations. Inside low kick lands for Bramhald. Stand swap for Gadita. Southpaw for a moment, goes back to orthodox. Gadita seems to be searching and moving his head, but the heavy connection's really only landing once or twice. He had a good body kick in the first round. You can see the redness on Bramhald's right side. But you get the feeling, like what you said, Dean, if Bramhald stays this reactive here, he can probably win these exchanges for the next 10 minutes. 9 minutes and change now.
And that's why we've got to see Gadita shoot for the takedown. You know, that's going to give another facet to the game for Bramhald to think about. Currently, he only has one dimension, which is mainly Muay Thai.
Bramhald lands a right kick. Gadita searching for something, but just waiting, a little bit too hesitant. And, you know, sometimes we do see this in Muay Thai, Dean, you know, where fighters are figuring things out, getting the rhythm, right? The bets come in. But I got to be honest, I think Bramhald could do this all day.
Yeah, even in Muay Thai, the music goes from slow to fast as the rounds escalate. But what I like about Bramhald is he puts vicious intent on his strikes that are meaningful. The inside leg kicks, the outside leg kicks, you know, they're all a facade to hide the power kicks, the power punches.
Bramhald steps in, plodding forward with a jab. Left hook to a right here for Gadita. Gadita moves his head left and right. Dig to the body and a right roundhouse kick for Bramhald. These are just very, very basic fundamental combinations, but basics win contest, Dean.
He's also looking to damage that leg there to Gadita. Gadita's got speed on his side, and he's trying to edge his way in. And every time he gains some traction, gains some road, you see that leg get fired by Bramhald. He's chopping down that leg. You can see there, Gadita comes to go forward and immediately skips out of range because he's anticipating that leg kick.
Gadita with the shot from the outside. Bramhald with the whizzer on the defense. Gadita trying to force his way through this, but that whizzer paying dividends, Dino.
Nice work tying that to the trip there. Got to try and expose the back. Looking for the hook. If he can clear his arm, clear that whizzer, he could potentially expose the back. In this top position from Adam, he's got to try and turn towards his opponent. He can go for the knee bar here, but I'd imagine he's going to try and get the legs out.
Excellent scramble here from the champion. Heavy sprawl. Gadita committed to the reshot. Switch here from Bramhald. Heavy, heavy hips, and it's all about punishing the takedown offense here of Gadita, and perhaps over-ambitious offense, team.
Yeah, saps the cardio as well and does something to the confidence of the opponent. He tries to take you down, he gets the back, potentially gets one hook in, and immediately uses it. You know, he's expending the gas tank, and he didn't achieve that top position.
Stiff jab here from Gadita, but again, Gadita, well over the midpoint of this contest, has been outfoxed by Alex Bramhald.
Oh, Gadita looking for the up elbow as he comes in. I like that he's mixing these precarious, unorthodox techniques. Those things will protect. Oh, nice kick there on the interim.
So Adam Bramhald on the back foot. Again, just resets. Both fighters very relaxed, but Gadita has just been trying to go straight in the front door, and Bramhald has been blocking that invitation. Well, it has been a Bramhald wonderland here as Gadita happy to exchange and happy to go tit for tat here. But Bramhald, again, you just see the cleaner work with a lovely uppercut there from the outside. Switch kick goes upstairs for Gadita. Right hook, chambers it.
Oh!
Bramhald slips underneath, rolls beautifully. Close, close stuff. But Bramhald just a little bit more joined up.
Gadita's having more success close range because he sold the takedown. That's what it is. There's another facet to the game now that Bramhald has to think about, which is the takedown. You know, Gadita got the hips in, he exposed the back briefly, got the trip to the top position. You know, so that is a viable game, and that's why he's closing the distance and getting closer. So he's got to come into this next round mixing those up, changing levels, looking to go upstairs when the hands go down to defend the takedown.
Now the question in my mind is, does either fighter open up more on this? Does either fighter make this a little bit longer of a series of exchanges on the feet? Because it's mostly been 2 punches and a kick.
Well, I mean, in the case of Adam, you know, you could argue the fact that he's winning this fight. So you would probably prescribe the same. Keep the distance. If you're the grappling exchange, it's use sprawl and separate. I would say the fire needs to be lit under Gadita, really. He needs to go forward. He needs to just go for it. Easier said than done when you have a caliber of Adam with the 4-ounce gloves on. But, you know, it becomes a case now of really pushing the pace and going forward, turning up the volume and looking for the finish.
So Gadita looking to take the fight to the champ. As you said, I'm not necessarily saying it needs to be a change in tactics for Adam Bramhald, but if you're up 2018, why change a thing, right?
Yeah, with the gold on the line as well, and obviously the fans in attendance and the progression of him as a mixed martial artist, he's not going to leave anything to chance.
So 3 of 3, it is the final 5 minutes here potentially for Gadita to do something about this contest. Adam Bramhald has put on a fairly convincing performance. 2-3 lands, Gadita stumbles. Bramhald with the hard low kick.
Nice close range there. Gadita's getting close. He's just having trouble tying the close range techniques. The knees, the elbows, close range, the punches. He's having more success getting closer. He briefly switched stances as well, which allowed him to get that rear leg forward and a little bit closer to his opponent. Hasn't, as of yet, looked for a takedown.
But Bramhald had looked to possibly throw a little bit more volume there against Gadita. You can see the desperation from the challenger, Gadita. Daniel Gadita on the front foot. Bramhald to the body, doesn't find it. And Danny Mitchell was calling for a little bit more volume, I think, from Bramhald, especially with the 2-3 combination. As Gadita seemingly dropping his right hand on occasion or even moving his head to the right. Could be ripe for that left hook. There we go, there's the left. Gadita, a taste of Bramhald's own medicine.
Gadita making the adjustment to fire the knee. I think that one went a little bit south, but he's doing the right thing. Close range, you can see the head going down a little bit ever so slightly as he slips from Adam. So Gadita's making the adjustment to fire that knee. Again, pro rule set, knees and elbows are allowed.
The action resumes. 3-2 combination, front-loaded by a roundhouse kick from Gadita. Bramhald still in the pocket, confident, sure-footed.
Oh, looking for the spinning back elbow, doesn't get it. Nice left body shot to rear kick from Adam.
There's been steady work here from Bramhald. The work rate just very even and consistently above any of that from Gadita. Every single takedown attempt nullified.
This is where Gadita's got to sell the level change here now and come upstairs with the punches.
Even if you're unsuccessful with the takedowns, at least put it there, right?
Yeah, especially now because I think you alluded to it. Adam is pushing the pace ever so slightly. He's kind of put the gas on a little, like 20%. So as he comes forward, that's a more even ample opportunity to change levels. Like there, when he fires that right hand, that's when Gadita should be looking to change levels.
Well, Bramhald here with just under 2 minutes on the clock is in cruise control against Gadita, who seems to be on borrowed time. Of course, as we mentioned in the walkouts from Manaus and Amazonas, in the heart of the Amazon in Brazil. And it's certainly looked good at moments in this fight, but it's just been second best from top to bottom.
Yeah, he's fallen short on the reach, the speed. Adam's beaten him to the punch. A little bit of success with the takedown attempts and briefly tasted one hook from the back, but didn't free the head.
And when things go wrong in a fight, you have to have a plan B, and I just have not seen that from Gadita besides a couple of shots from the outside with the takedown. Heavy right hand, nothing but air for the challenger. Bramhald, with buckets of concentration, has just worked his way through this fight and navigated every single corner.
Bramhald done a good job of filling the striking space as well. When they separate, he fires the kick, he fires a hook, he fires a punch. It disallows Gadita to come forward. Nice 1-2 from Bramhald, looking to twitch that rear leg. Side leg kick from Bramhald. Gadita with a knee. Nice counter from Bramhald, looking to sweep off the knee. Oh, beautiful teep to the body. Bramhald looking for the left hook again. Drives forward with the jab.
Bramhald with just a very organized performance, has marched his way through 15 minutes with a very logical performance. And that has to feel good. His return after a 2-year hiatus to the cage. And it should be Adam Bramhald and still tonight, Dean.
It was a clinical performance, Muay Thai for mixed martial arts. And he was kind of given a favor most of the fight because Gadita didn't really go for the takedown bar that one time. You know, he allowed it to keep standing on the feet. And as you alluded to, when you sense that you need a plan B, the plan B for Gadita was to sell the hands to utilize the takedown, maybe even use the cage to get that top position. But we didn't really see that initiation from Gadita. Allowed Bramhald to keep this in the standing position, land these strikes. Nothing definitive, didn't rock him, but he was landing and he was effectively striking.
And as we close out the replays here on this co-main event, you have to say Adam Bramhald showed 0 ring rust in this fight.
And he was learning as well. You saw the end of the 3rd round, he teeped and he celebrated. And because Gadita looked for a kick, and one of the techniques to stop the kick is a teep to the body. So he's in there, he's learning, he's adding to his game. He's getting the cage time, which you can't buy. It's just really adding, I mean, against a very dangerous opponent, you can't take it away from Gadita. He's an excellent Muay Thai specialist at bantamweight, has the shut-off power, very, very powerful, close range, fast hands, and Bramhald did a good job of nullifying his game.
Well, Gary Patterson has the results here. Which way will the belt go? Looks like it's going to Bramhald. Here is the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we head to your judges' scorecards, all 3 judges have scored the bout 30-27, and your winner by unanimous decision. And still, the Cage Steel World Bantamweight Champion, Adam Samurai Bramhald.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here alongside the champion still tonight. Adam, congratulations. It was a clinic. You shut him down with your Muay Thai. You stuffed every single takedown. Was that the plan tonight?
Yeah, I wanted to get a finish like late 2nd round, 3rd round, but I was just happy to get time back in there. It's been nearly 2 years out of it. I wanted to know I could still feel the way I feel in fight. I wanted to know how I still had the brain for it, how smart I am, figuring patterns out in fights, and that's what I did.
Now listen, it's been quite a journey. The Samurai was back in full fat style here tonight. Tell us more about that journey. Tell us about what this win means. Obviously, a huge amount of support for you here.
Yeah, these guys are amazing. Like they whenever you get to the point where you feel like you might be getting a little bit flat, a little bit tired, I've got these guys to just wake me back up, keep me back in there. I know I was fit. I was really fit. I could do another 2 rounds. I feel amazing. Yeah, it's been a long journey back, but I am back, and I'm ready to get back out there now, put my name back on the map where it was.
Listen, Adam, congratulations. You've got a whole crew here. Any final words?
Get me a pint.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champ, Adam Bramhald.